Here's the truth. People judge before you even get the chance to speak. In the first 7 seconds, they have already made assumptions about your status, your confidence, and your competence. And your style is a huge part of that. Dressing like a high value man isn't about wearing the most expensive brands. It's about looking like a man who is in control of his life. So in this video, I'm going to break down how you can improve your style step by step, so you can command respect, attract the right people, and look like a man who belongs in any room. So let's get started. So the first step to improving your style is understanding the psychology of a style. The clothes you wear are not just fabric on your skin, okay, are a statement. You can say a lot with the clothes you're wearing. A well-dressed man signals competence. He looks like he's someone who knows what he's doing. So you gotta understand that having a good style and having a sharp look equals having instant respect. People will take you seriously when you dress like someone who takes himself seriously. And it also has a close relationship with attraction, okay? Because attraction is just not about looks. It's also about how you present yourself. So I'm sure that if you present yourself like someone who commands respect, you will attract more women and more businessmen, so you will make more money. Think about the most powerful men on the world, like for example the CEOs or the world leaders. They all dress with intention. Okay, so forget about all the designer labels and expensive brands. Okay, just start dressing with intention and with purpose. The next step is understanding the 5 high-value fashion styles. A high-value man adapts his style to different situations. Okay, you should always be dressed for the occasion. So understanding these 5 fashion styles will make you look ready for any occasion that is presented to you. The first one is casual, also known as everyday wear. It's a relaxed but put together fit. Here you want to keep it simple. Okay, just think about fitted jeans, a plain t-shirt, leather sneakers, bomber jackets. Make sure you look clean and it's all well matched. The next one is smart casual. It's like leveling up the casual style. Here you want to swap your leather sneakers for some loafers or some Chelsea boots. You want to replace your hoodie for a blazer and maybe add some polo or a button-up shirt. The next one is business casual, and it's usually used in work or professional settings. You want to find a balance between sharp and relaxed. Wear dress pants, chinos, a blazer, a shirt. A tie might be too much, but some loafers or some leather dress shoes are a must. Okay, it's mandatory for this kind of outfit. The next one is business professional, which is also known as formal workwear. There's nothing much to add here. It's just a classical suit and tie outfit. You want to keep it simple with neutral colors. I would recommend you to go with navy and gray, as black is for different kind of situations, like for example a funeral or a cocktail night. But you can also wear black someday. And yeah, just keep it clean with some Oxford or derby shoes and you will be alright. The last one is cocktail attire, and this one is commonly used in elegant social events. This is a mix between business and style. Here you want to wear a crisp suit, maybe with a white or dark shirt underneath. It doesn't really matter the color. But here, what's not demanding is the tie, and you should also play a little bit with different colors and different styles that complement your personality and your body type. Okay, so you can just have a little fun here and play a little bit more. Now the third step for having instant class is wearing neutral colors. Most high status men don't chase trends. They stick to timeless and elegant colors that fit in every occasion. So here's the cheat code so you can never miss. Stick to neutrals, okay? Blacks, whites, navies, charcoals. Even if you want to play a little bit more, you can go from olives, beige, brown, some oranges. But stick to neutrals and you will never miss. Also, dark colors command power. So if you really want to look like a high value man, I would recommend you to go for darkest tones. Now, if you want to look expensive, I would recommend you to go for monochrome colors. Bring colors that are all from the same family color. Like for example, all black, like I'm right now. And this will make you look taller, leaner, and more put together. Neutrals are versatile, easy to match, and always in style. They make you look more refined, so always take them into consideration when buying new pieces for your wardrobe. The fourth step is investing in high quality basics. Dressing like a high value man is not about having tons of clothes nor expensive ones, but having the right clothes. So here's a list of what your core wardrobe should look like, and if you don't have some of these pieces, I would recommend you to go buy them right now. The first one is a dress shirt. Okay, I would recommend to have at least 3. They will instantly elevate your look, and you can play with different styles with them as they are very versatile. By the way, here's a tip if you're a business guy. If you're ever going to a meeting to talk just about business, wear a white shirt. But if you're going there to talk about money, wear the blue one. This will make a massive difference when the other side knows what you're doing. Then we have a tailored blazer or a sports jacket. It adds structure, it makes you look more powerful, and it commands respect. In my opinion, every man should have a suit. Okay, so if you're gonna buy your first suit, I would recommend you to go from colors like navy or gray. Stick to those, and then further along your way, you can buy different kinds of suits. Now, for example, I have 5 and I can play with different colors, but my first one was a navy one. You should also buy some quality leather shoes. Now, the shoes are one of the most important parts of your attire, and you should have one pair for each situation you're in, which they're mainly for. Okay, you want some Oxford shoes for some professional settings. You also want some derby ones to, well, semi-formal settings, professional ones, and also, for example, a cocktail night. That's very nice. You also want some loafers, which in my opinion should be leather ones, except for the summer ones, and if you want you can add some sneakers for casual settings. But shoes are very important, and you should always keep them polished and very clean. And the last one is a quality leather belt. Here, don't go for flashy logos or kind of weird stuff. Okay, just keep it simple, and also you should have at least 2 for every different occasion and outfit. You should always respect the family colors, and you should have a black one and a brown one for each different type of color. And the last step is adding the right accessories. Accessories are like the finishing touch for a perfect outfit, and it can complement it a lot and make it look very stylish. So here's the way to make it right. Make sure you have a minimalist watch, and at least, like before, I would recommend you to have 2. Okay, at least 2. One should be made of stainless steel, maybe gold, depends on your budget and your likes. And also you should have a leather strap one. Okay, if you're a man, you would like to go for a 40mm one, and the leather strap one, I love them to be with a rectangle dial, so you can just have fun and explore whatever you like more, but at least have 2. And if you're wearing a suit, you would rather prefer to wear the leather strap one. Also, buy a quality fragrance. It doesn't matter if it's very expensive or not, but just make sure it complements the situation you're in right now, and that it smells good, and it creates like kind of a personal branding from your smell. Okay, it's a moment to make you memorable, so just make sure you have different ones also for every situation you're in right now and for every season. Also, a very simple way to elevate your outfit is by just wearing some sunglasses. Okay, you want to learn and understand your facial shape in order to get some. Okay, for me, I know what works, and it's big sunglasses. Okay, so I have these 2 ones. These ones are from Burberry, and I also have these ones that have a different tonality in the under part. So I like how they look. They just have a more stylish look. And finally, you could also add some jewelry. Okay, it's optional, it's not mandatory, but it also looks nice to have a ring, a bracelet, and a chain if it complements the kind of style that you're wearing. And the last step is the confidence factor. Because here's the truth. Your clothes won't make you a high value man. Your confidence will. Of course, your attire helps, because when you look sharp, you feel sharp. You command more respect, and even women notice. And although dressing with intention is important, having confidence and charisma will take you to the next step. And it's also about mastering your self-perception, which has plenty of nuances that require a lot of work to internalize. Now, I understand you might have some doubts on how to create an immaculate personal style and improve your confidence. That's why I created my 101 consultancy program, a journey designed to boost your stylish concept, build bold self-confidence, and enhance your dating life, to be able to unlock your desired character and start living the life of your dreams. You can check all the information in the link below, where you will find one of the multiple guides that I use with my clients in order to start designing the life of your dreams. You will also be able to book a free assessment call with me personally, where we'll start preparing the step-by-step guide you need in order to achieve that kind of life. Stop procrastinating and waiting until one day everything is different, okay? Go check that link in the description, and I'll see you inside. See you in the next one.